What's up traders, welcome to another live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion like we do every trading day. As you know that the market is suddenly became very volatile last night or last day, wherever you are, depending on your location. As you have seen, gold, British pound, US dollar, USD CAD has a huge movement. We took a couple of trades also, and we took a profit on that as well. So the market is moving. As I told you, when the market moves, why should we leave the market alone? So now, as you can see, the market is now in a retracement phase. Before London session, the market is again preparing for another move, and this is a very important session. If you want to trade, then I'll say that stick till the end to see in fact how we are planning the market, and if there is any trading opportunity arises, yeah, definitely why shouldn't we take it. So with that said, guys, today's session I'm beginning. Make sure everyone give a big thumbs up, and also today I'm half an hour late because as you know that most of you have requested to start half an hour later. So I have started half an hour later. Let me know in the comment section that is the time is okay for you, or I should go back to the old timing. Is because of the timing a little bit of confusing is there is always day, you know, that due to the daylight savings time changes in different time zone. So I have moved that session, the first session, to half an hour later. The previous one is still there, so let me know how it goes so that I know that I'm in the right place, right time to you. So let's begin, guys, today's session with some of the pairs, starting with gold again. As you have seen, gold has a huge break to the upside. Okay, it's a big breakup, as you have seen after this bullish move yesterday. This is a tip, it's a big move to the upside. Now what is likely to happen? So we found a direction on gold, that gold is likely to move. Now the next question is what we can do. We can buy gold most likely. So let's find out how we can trade gold now at this point, starting with, first of all, looking at monthly. Okay, there are a couple of things may happen with gold now. As you can see, gold is in a very important zone. First of all, look at the monthly back-to-back 2 monthly resistance zone. Okay, let me show you again. Why do we look at monthly? You can see a clear picture of how the market is moving on the monthly perspective. So what we see that gold in fact created back-to-back 2 monthly high. Okay, so monthly resistance, back-to-back 2 monthly, okay, created a series of lower high, okay, in this zone, series of lower high, and with that series of lower high, what we have seen that gold now it is approaching that resistance. It is really important to see how gold is doing. Either it is breaking this monthly resistance, or it is respecting this trend line and coming back down. For me, what I think that the price, as I predicted in the weekly forex forecast as well, what I think that the price will break to the upside on monthly. Okay, I think that price will go up, and probably even it could test this 20 period moving average, or even, as I expected, previous support here turning resistance. So there is a highly likely that gold, for me, it's still bullish. Looking at the weekly, now the previous week, as you have seen, there is a bullish engulfer. After little retracement, the price already created a move, which is in fact a bullish move. Now, in my opinion, what we could see further move on gold, or I think that gold will move further. Looking at the daily, as you can see, this is the daily chart where we have seen that gold has created a candle, in fact, that is a hugely bullish. Okay, if you look at this gold daily candle, what you see that gold has created a false breakout here on the daily, and then has broken to the upside. Previously there was a wickless candle, narrow doji, false breakout, again bullish move. So what I think that gold will have another wave of move to the upside. Okay, now to take that move, let's look at the 4 hour. Okay, on the intraday perspective, finding a right entry is very crucial to take a good trade on gold. Okay, now this candle, current one, is closing after 53 minutes on gold. As you can see, what I think that gold is going to do, if this one closes like that, I think that the next one will come back down again, and somewhere here we could see a strong bullish candle. And as soon as you will find that along this zone a bullish candle will go long, but I will not be trading this candle as a long bullish candle. It could go up from here even, but what I think that the price does all the time, you see that it doesn't move normally in the first go. It normally comes, goes up, again comes, it will create another wave of pattern, come back down. Even it is possible again for the gold to come back and test this previous resistance target, which is less likely to happen. But I think that after some retracement, gold will go up again. So the crucial point is to find an entry on gold for the buying, and that is what I'm doing now, waiting for a possible price action. As you have seen, yesterday we closed our trade on USD. As soon as we opened the trade, in I think less than 5 minutes time, it hit a huge momentum. USD CAD, we sold from here. Okay, we sold here, and as soon as we saw that we opened the trade, it hit the profit target. So the trade that I took on USD CAD is based on 1 hour chart. I will explain later how it happened, but let's go back to gold again. So this is the 1 hour chart on gold. When the price has a big move, huge momentum, lower time frame sometimes really helps to understand the market. So with that being said, guys, this is the 1 hour time frame. What I think that gold might come to test this 20 EMA on the 1 hour chart, and from that level I think that we might see another bullish move. So based on, let's look at the 15 minutes even, based on how the price action is forming on the lower time frame, we'll decide either we'll go long or short on gold. Let me look at the chat, guys. What you are up to, guys? Okay, so I see that Haider, Assalamualaikum from Pakistan. Haider, no problems. Himanshu, Gogi, good morning, wizard. Thank you very much. Himanshu, this is a good time. Okay, no problems. Jane, time is okay with me. No problems. Thank you very much. So I'm a bit, I think some of you probably have missed that session. It's because of the timing. As I mentioned, I will bring it 1 hour, half an hour earlier. And also I posted the schedule a bit late today, so could be a little bit of, but yeah, this will be the fixed time from now on. First session will be this time, and the second session will be during the New York and London session. So let me know in the chat, guys, which one you are interested, which pair, so that I know which one I should be looking at, as I have, like, I'm talking about the one that I'm interested, and I also want to know which you are interested in. So let's look at British pound US dollar, guys. Looking at the British pound US dollar, what we have seen, that looking at first of all on the intraday perspective on British pound US dollar. Okay, so what, looking at again bigger picture, monthly, the price is in a very important crucial zone on the monthly. Looks like that we might see a little bit of upward movement still on Gbpusd as well. This is the monthly chart. As I did all the time this analysis, prices reaching this monthly resistance zone on the monthly perspective, and this is a very important because every month so far the price was creating series of lower high. Now this month we saw that the price just reached the resistance zone, and from here, if it breaks, we might see a blow up and then could see a reversal. Looking at weekly, weekly price action, as expected, it is on the resistance now. Now this is a really important fact to see, in fact, how price is going to do. Either it is going to break or it is coming back down. I think that we might see a breakout. Okay, we might see a breakout on Gbpusd as well. Looking at daily, but we have seen that on the daily perspective, so there is, first of all, the price started with this bullish move from here, a big move, okay, followed by there is another bullish candle, so you see a strong bullish move, okay, and see a bullish engulfer, all right, followed by a doji, is in fact a continuation pattern. Okay, so Gbpusd, what it did, a bullish engulfer followed by a doji, it's a continuation pattern, and we see that this is the daily chart. In fact, the price was creating series of higher low on this one as well. So this is a very strongly bullish market. Now let's look at 4 hour. Okay, what I'm really interested to see, you see that the previous session has a wickless candle. Okay, now this candle is going to close soon. What I think that upon closing of this candle, if this one closes as a like this, as a bullish engulfer, we might see a little bit of down move. Probably from this one we could see a bullish move. So Gbpusd as well, for me, already has broken this resistance level, which is now creating a bullish move. Okay, so yeah, all of them, if we look at the 1 hour chart, we see that Gbpusd in fact created a price action that is creating a bullish move as well. So you see that there was a strong move followed by a correction. Now it is consolidating here. I think that after we might see a spike down, and then the price could continue to go up. Okay, so for me, Gbpusd and gold looks like that they are preparing for another bullish move, but before it creates another bullish move, we might see some downward move, and then we could see an uprise. So this is how it happens. We see that there's a big impulse correction, so it will go do like that, and then will come back down. Even it could come back to this 24 hour 20 EMA, and then could create a move like that. So that is, so for bullish move on Gbpusd, we need to see the price came to this previous support zone here, which is dynamic support with this 20 period moving average, and from this level we can expect going long on Gbpusd. Guys, make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button. Okay, so relax. USD version. Good afternoon, coach. Thank you very much. Segran sir, how to trade during the news? Very good question. I'll talk about it. What's USD or Thompson GBP yeah. Simon, good morning, coach. Please, really need to help me. I'm trading. Simon, let me know what's your question. I'll try to answer as my best knowledge possible. Jane, cover GBP, JPY, and gold. Yeah, look at it. With Nasdaq, yeah, we'll look at it. MLM body, yeah, no problems. Also, yeah, we'll look at it. So first of all, a question from one of you asked for how to trade news. Look, trading news is a very good question. Firstly, do not trade during the news. Okay, do not trade during the news. This is the first thing that I would say, because when news released suddenly, the market will move without any proper structure. What is meant by proper structure? For example, on the lower time frame, let's say the market should respect a resistance level that you is according to your analysis. The market should respect a resistance, but when there is a news, it might have a false breakout without any reason. You could see that the market violated the market structure. This is the first thing if you trade during the news. Secondly, what happened is that during the news there is a spread widening. Okay? At the time of news there is a spread widening, and you might see a big spread widening, and without any reason you might be triggering the trade with a big spread. Or this is another thing. The most important thing is the during the news announcement you might have an unnecessary stop loss hit in your trading. Then how do we use news? As I mentioned earlier, we have specific strategy to trade news. So how do we from Forex Trading Wizard Academy we approach news is that, see, when there is the news coming up, there is some kind of, what I can say, pattern the price leaves. Okay? There's some kind of clue the price leave on you. What do I mean by this? Let me give you an example. See, let me turn this on. This is our trend following strategy indicator, okay, in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, which is giving us a buy signal from here. You can see that the buy signal. Now this indicator in fact giving us a buy signal, and with that buy signal, then how we use this is a Gbp USD, and if you look at this time, there was a news in this zone, okay, during that time. So based on that news, the price moved from here, creating a bullish engulfer, which is in fact a very important price action. Now after long observation, what I have seen that in fact regardless of the price, the result in the news, the price moved in a certain way before the news announcement. And if you look at this news calendar, let me explain. So if you go to the Forex Factory, which is a news website, free website, if you're new you can look at this website for the news calendar. Very good. Let's say Friday 11th of November 12:30 AM, which is tomorrow, in fact, because today is 12:30 AM is basically tomorrow night in Sydney. Dollar and dollar USD has a news announcement, right? So regardless of this result, the price behave in a certain way, and from that behavior we understand that there will be buy or sell, and that's a good profitable trading opportunity. You might say, then how do I know? See, it is the information is possible to transfer, but in this short live session I may not be able to tell you everything, but we have a specific strategy that will tell you, as you can see in your eye. If I turn that on, this indicator is giving a clear buy signal here, okay? And this indicator is available for all the lifetime students who are trading with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. It's available for both TradingView user as well as MT4 user. If you are our lifetime member, then you can access from your student dashboard. Go to the student dashboard, click trading tool, you will find it there. It's an incredible opportunity. Now this is how I am, that is the most professional trader approach the news trading. The reason is it is almost impossible to know what is the result and which way the market will be heading, because no one knows the result, but big boys knows. They mentioned that day, they knows how the result will be, and they normally place their order according to their preference. Okay, so yeah, it is very important, guys, that let me do something here. Okay, so with that said, guys, as I told you, so the way we can look at news is from the behavior of price action. There is no other way. I can guarantee that no one can tell you that how to trade news. In fact, so this is also, you have seen, let me show you a couple of examples so that it becomes easy to you. Dollar yen, you can see that dollar yen, when NFP news released this candle we have traded, okay, you remember that we took a big profit on dollar yen with this candle. Okay, it's a big trade. During the YouTube live, we have opened the trade like the one that we did in dollar yen in the last NFP also, the same thing. It was a good trade. So we see exactly where we have opened a position. There is a buy signal according to our rules of our trend following strategies. It's an incredible tool that you can use to find good trades. So this one is our part of our trend following strategy as well as news and price action trading strategy. Guys, let me know in the chat what's your thought on it, and so that I know actually what to address. Very good. Nada, US oil, yeah, Euro USD, no problems. Chat, hello chat, thank you very much. Where's Sam DXY? Okay, so Simon, you can use the live chat to talk in detail because it's a YouTube live. So yeah, you can go to the website and chat after the live stream. We'll talk. Nice. Gold buy trend will change according to your selection result. So Nayans, I think that gold has broken out. You can see that if you look at the intraday perspective and also the higher time frame, lower time frame, both showing bullish move. So the way the gold price action has formed, you see that this is a very strongly bullish market. An impulse, correction, another impulse. Now it is correction. We can expect another impulse. So the way the price action form, I think that it will move further. Okay, for me, in my analysis, as I mentioned earlier before, because it started a bullish move, we could potentially see that gold has come to this level. Okay, for me, we could see that gold has reached 1780 level, okay, which is pretty good move. Why I think so? Firstly, if you see this move here, see this move, this is how the price move on gold. This is the monthly chart. You see that there is a big impulsive move to the upside. This is the bottom of that move. This is the support of this move. Okay, and at the same time, for this move down on gold, if you take your Fibonacci from high to the low, we see that exactly where I have drawn this line, where there is 38.2% Fibonacci level for this whole move. See, many of you might be getting confused about using Fibonacci. Keep in mind, see, I saw that some student use Fibonacci from here. Okay, some use like from here. When should you use Fibonacci? It's a good question, right? Should you take from here to here, or should you take from here to here? Always keep in mind, when you are using Fibonacci, you need to use the impulse. Okay, Okay guys, before I move further, again I want to know with all of you, today I have started half an hour late. Is the timing is okay, or I should be in the previous timing? I'm flexible with timing. I can start this time. That means that now it is 4:26, so I started at 4 p.m. Sydney time before yesterday, and before yesterday I started 3:30 Sydney time. So which time is better? Today's time, that means 4 p.m., or previous time, that means the 3:30 p.m. Let me know everyone please in the chat, so that I know exactly what time is suitable for you, because this live stream is about you. I know the market, I have analyzed. For my trading I'm okay, but it's for you. So if I want to give maximum people this live to reach, because different area has a different time zone, so I want to know which time is mostly suitable for you, so that I can address on that time. Thank you very much for understanding and let me know. So when everyone know, let me know, that I know that exactly what time is good for everyone. Thank you very much. Very good. Okay. So with that gold price, guys, what I think, that you see that this is the 1786 or 85, is there is a Fibonacci level, and the way the price action is forming, what I think that we might see that move. So then how we can ride on gold trade? Looking at the weekly perspective, guys, after this big bullish engulfer, the price already has a move, so starting to move now. As you can see on the weekly, there is a long term, this weekly 20 period moving average has not been tested, and that is why we have seen now a rejection from this moving average. Okay, let's draw this level here, and if we look at daily, we see that this is where the moving average hit, and the price is coming back down again. Let's draw this neckline of this pattern here. To understand in fact where we can possibly buy gold. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, what I think that it could, even it may not come, because the momentum is very strong. Okay, it may not come that much low to test this. If it comes, that's better. So based on this one, this candle is going to close after 31 minutes, right? Now if this current candle suddenly goes up and close with the full body green, for example, full body green, then we could see a move even from here. If we see as a narrow candle, that means that there is some selling happen, we might see further down. But the best practice will be, like the safe practice will be, if the price come to this 10 period moving average. Normally when you see a market is in a very strong move, a strong trend, it normally doesn't come up to 20 period moving average. It normally, you see that it normally comes above this 10 period and then shoot up again. So the way the gold has broken up, it doesn't look to me that it will come that much low. If it comes, welcome. We will welcome gold to this level, so that we can take a big buy on this one. I think that it will not come to this level. Instead, we might see either short-term move down, which will be very good if we see another move down, because buying from here is truly risky, because anytime you see that again reversed back, because it didn't retrace properly. If you take this impulse, let's do our Fibonacci retracement starting from this move to the end of the move. We see that this is where the 38.2% Fibonacci level we didn't reach yet. This is where 50% Fibonacci level, and this is where 61.8% Fibonacci level. So nothing of them has reached yet. So we need some Fibonacci retracement. We are expecting as if there is a very big momentum, we might not see. So based on how this one is closing also will be really effective. If we see even this one closes as a healthy candle, it is possible for another impulse. But I will be more than happy to take a buy trade when the price will be to this level. Around 50% Fibonacci level will be very good zone for opening buy position, because on that level there is a 10 period moving average, there is 50% Fibonacci level, and also there is previous resistance zone which is turning support, which is a very important level. Hopefully guys, you guys are enjoying. Give a big thumbs up, smash it. And also if you wanna trade gold with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, learn our strategies, and also can have this tool, this, you see that nice looking buy signal, sell signal, can have this tool in your basket, then I will invite you to join our lifetime access plan. You can find a link in the description, and also there is a link at the top which will give you a really good trading opportunity. This is exclusive product from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You will not find anywhere. As you know that there are many inventive things coming up already added to the academy. This is one of the best trading education you will ever find in this entire industry, as you have already seen. So I'll tell you to take that advantage, come to us and learn our strategies. I'll be more than happy to answer any question you have. There is a live chat in the website. You can ask any question in your mind, anything. So now let's jump on to dollar yen. Before I go to the dollar yen, we just placed a pending order at dollar yen, which is at 145.65. okay, on the intraday. This is the it still didn't trigger, only for, I think during the lifetime of this candle should be triggered, only for 5. Didn't trigger for how many people? Only for 2 people still didn't trigger. I hope that it will go up and we'll test this 20 EMA on the hourly and will trigger. So this is a big profit target on dollar yen that we have. I have opened this trade. I like placed the pending order, and also I have sent this to our students in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So I'm pretty hopeful about this trade. If it goes in the direction, it will be a big trade, which is highly likely to happen. So let's see what happened, and then we'll find out. Chad, I agree with you regarding selfless training you provide in this session. Thank you very much, Chad. Thank you. That's awesome. Good to hear that. That's really awesome. So Simon, previous time is better, sir. Okay, Simon says previous time is better. Coach, have you done GJ yet? I didn't do GJ yet. New York, please start at 12:30 EST if it is not too late for you, because New York's start at 1:30 EST. Okay, let me check. 12:30 EST. New York time is in fact pretty 12:30 EST. So, PM. Let me look at, say 12:30. Okay, so for the New York session timing, might need to look at it a little bit, but this session, what about this session, guys? One of Simon said to start half an hour earlier. How many of you agree with like the old routine? That means today I was half an hour late. So how many of you on that boat of starting half an hour earlier? That means at 3:30. Let me know in the chat. Okay, so Chad asked that UJ has a huge rejection from the bottom. The reason, the rationality behind the trade for me, UJ, is firstly, it is a long-term downtrend, okay? And let me tell you everything what I thought. First, you see there is a doji, and this is a long-term downtrend. This candle is going to close after 24 minutes, right? Highly likely that this one will close below this low. Okay, so that means that the price still remain bearish unless very aggressive move happen, I think. Yeah, so what might happen, this one, if it cannot break this doji's high on, this is dollar yen guys, on the 4 hour, if it cannot break this high, okay, which highly likely to happen, then we might see the next one is coming back down again. Firstly, if you look at the daily, you see that on the daily, this is a broken market now. Okay, we see that already on the daily there is a breakdown. At some point we could see a rise even to this daily 20 MA, but it's a short-term move. As you can see, we will close as soon as the price will break this daily low. Now if you look at the daily low, what you can see that firstly there is a middleman on the daily. I like to trade this kind of candle. So with that middleman, the price already has broken. Okay, there is a probability at some point to test this trend line on the daily or to this trend line. Okay, so as I told you, that is why we have a bigger 4 times profit target, because there is a chance that we might have a rejection on the 4-hour time frame. The price already, this candle is trying to go up, but if it cannot break this rejection zone, we could potentially see a double doji. Okay, now when you see a strongly falling market on the retracement level, there is a double doji which creates a lower high and lower low. Highly likely that we could see another wave of drop, and once you see the drop, okay, what you're gonna do is we will just either move the stop loss or we'll take the profit. It's 145 724. So the entry. Okay, so if you look at the 1-hour chart, firstly what I have seen that on the 1 hour, the price already with this 1-hour candle, there is a false breakout tested, 20 MA rejected. The other one is going up, which though I placed this pending order long ago, but I projected from here this is likely to happen. I could be wrong, but I have projected in that way, and that is why so tight a stop loss. Okay, which is hitting. Okay, so we are getting triggered. Our entry at 145.24. okay, so we are triggered. I'm triggered. Let me look at. Okay, so I got triggered on dollar yen. Okay, so we see that the price is heading. So because it is only 15 pips stop loss, if I'm right, if it drops, then I will move the stop loss here. Okay, and then I'll make the trade break even, and in that case 15 pip stop loss means this direction 15 pip move will give me 1-to-1 risk to reward. Okay, I might close some part of the profit and then I will move the stop loss, and later if it goes up, take me out, and that's fine, no problem, isn't it? And that's the goal. Now, as I told you, anything could happen. It could just continue to go up to test this daily zone here, which is not impossible. Anything happen in trading. That is why we keep big risk to reward. But if it creates a double doji here, that will be a nice looking trading opportunity to the downside. Okay, so let's see what happened. Even on the 15 minutes, we have seen price action that is going up. There is a false breakout zone here, and our stop loss is above this high. Okay, and the price already created a lower low, so there is a chance that it will create a lower high. Okay, so these are the subtle things normally that I look for, is that, see, when the price failed to create, you see the lower low created and the price came back again here. When the price failed to create a lower low, let's say if this candle closed here, then there was a chance for a higher high. Because it creates a lower low, the trend is still valid. And in this 15 minutes time frame, we have seen this candle is a false breakout candle. It has a volume in it, liquidity. Now, what did I say yesterday? If you see a very long wick candle, unusual candle, rejection, you see in most cases the price will go up and will most likely will, that go around 50% or so, highly likely that will create a lower high and then will reject. So with that in confluence in mind, now we are in we triggered and we are running in profit. So that's what I'll do is you can see this candle is going to close in 18 minutes. So if in case this one closes as a double doji, as a red candle, so that's a double doji. According, we have a strategy around double doji, and the next one might have a massive drop. Okay, and dollar yen does this. Let me show you a couple of examples. As I told you, it's not guaranteed, nothing is guaranteed in trading, but the way the strategy developed is over long-term back testing and from past data. So I have taken a lot of trades like that. That's why it's in my experience. Let me show you that I have seen. So dollar yen does this most of the time. You see that there is a double doji, okay, in a bullish market, on a retracement, double doji with a higher high, higher low, a move. So it looks like it's a small move, but if you consider narrow stop loss, it's a good move. Okay, you see this happen when the market moves, especially when the market moves, dollar yen give this kind of trading opportunity with double doji. Okay, see there is a double doji drop, okay, in a move. So when the price in a move, that is the most important part of the move. Double doji, you see that on a move, rise, bullish move. Now if you look at the bearish move, see double doji on a rise, move. Now the way I have placed the pending order is a part of the strategy that may not be able to everything in this short live session. If you want to learn that, also you can join us. Now let me show you quite a few examples of that. You see the double doji, nice looking double doji, higher low move. So there is a lot of, like in the past, the same thing, double doji respecting the previous doji's high move. So this kind of move, if you like, that's why I tell always that trade one strategy. For me, I'm very, I used all the strategies for my own trading. Maybe I didn't use that many, but because I need to teach students, I need to go through all the strategies. I need to use all the strategies, and that is why when I look at the market, I understand that this is the strategy, this is the rules following in the. But if you are starting out, or maybe I would say that master one strategy, and I want to give you a very good news. Trust me. There is a strategy that I'm working on for more than 3 months now. I didn't talk about it yet because I don't want to say something before it comes to the website. So that strategy will be applicable to in all time frame. Okay, that I talk sometime, you see that sometime I say that overextended market. So that strategy will be applicable to in 1 minute's time frame, in 5 minutes, in 15 minutes, in daily, in 4 hours. So that can be used as a scalping strategy, day trade, because it's an universal strategy. And how this will work is, let's say when this strategy will be applicable in 1 minute chart, the base time frame will be 4 hours. When this strategy will be in 15 minutes time frame, the base time frame will be daily or 15 weekly. And that's how, so the market moves in all time frame. So that is 3 months now, almost. I'm almost at the end of the finalizing. I need some more data, some more back testing, and all that result will be updated on the website with clear information. Everyone who are our lifetime member will be able to access that strategy, will be able to use that strategy. So if you are our lifetime member, hopefully you can stay up. If you're not yet, you can join us. This is the opportunity coming. So let's see, we see that some drop happened going back to dollar yen again. So let me go to that part. Okay, where is that? Okay, came far, huh? It's too far. Okay, so dollar yen, we are okay, it's start to drop. What I want it to close as a double doji. Okay, now let me give you the exact, because so this is the so you have this is the trade that I have sent early today. Also I have opened dollar yen sell limit as a pending order at, so first I started at 145.749 and then I moved to, I told them to move everyone 145.724. in fact, this is what happened. If I kept the pending order at 145.749, I wouldn't trigger it. You see that exactly after moving to the next position it triggered. You know why I did that? Because see, when I placed the order, pending order at 749, I did as per the strategy. But as I told you, that is why you need to understand everything. At some point when I saw that there is a previous candles high here and the price may not go that much far, or may go, we might not be triggered. So let's jump on some a bit lower. So you get that, as I told you, anything could happen in trading. It could just continue to go up, create a bullish pattern to test this level here. Okay, this previous support zone, which is turning resistance. If it doesn't go, then we'll take that profit on the table. So on the 15 means it's still bullish, but let's see on the 4 hour, I'm expecting to have a drop to create a double doji. Okay, otherwise just going up and hitting the sell, that's fine. So let's look at US oil, guys. US oil, we see some bearish move again started. Looking at the monthly, from the monthly perspective, we see that from this resistance zone creating a reversal on the lower time frame, we have seen that US oil started to reverse to the to the downside. Now this is the resistance zone here. You can see that, okay, overextended to the monthly and then have a rejection. And this is the strategy that I am formulating, that I am telling you can apply in any time frame based on overextended market condition. So you see that this is an incredible strategy I use personally, but to give the students, I need full back tested data to hand over so that everyone can have faith on it. Weekly perspective, we see that there is a liquidity gap on the weekly and then a drop from the monthly overextended market. Looking at daily, the price with this doji, we have seen a drop. What I think that see, this is what you remember that I said, when the price goes break the monthly high, okay, create an overextended, and then the price come back and test the lower part, and that is likely to happen here also. What I think that US oil again might come back to the monthly 20 period moving average to test, or even could break the monthly weekless candle and then could go up again. So with that in mind, looking at weekly perspective, we see back-to-back two supports coming up on US oil. Looking at the daily, we have seen that in fact the price created a gap opening, now coming back down. Now from here anything could happen. There is also a daily weekly candle. We could see after breaking this important zone a rise up again. So on the 4 hour we have seen, as I mentioned earlier, there is a head and shoulder here, and from that head and shoulder we have seen that there is a drop with this bearish engulfer, long bearish engulfer. We have seen a drop followed by a doji. Now we see that the price started to push down. What I think that this price action is so far is bearish, so we could see some drop on this one, okay, on US oil. This candle is going to close, which is in fact maintaining a bearish price action on US oil. You see that there is a probability, as you have seen, there is an impulse, okay. So if you take from this place to this place, what you see, an impulse and then a falling channel or wedge pattern, okay, like that. So with that price action, what you can expect, the price to continue to drop, right, like that. So that's the thing, that we could expect the price to continue to drop on US oil, okay. So let's see what happened, but I'm not shorting. The reason is I want to get a high probability trade setup. This one could be a very good trade, but I didn't take it, okay. It's a very nice trade, has a false breakout, tested the reversal pattern, and then has dropped. This is our two strategies satisfying this candle. Trading short is, one is our middleman trading strategy, another one is reversal pattern trading strategy. Both are going in the direction. So let's see what happened. Okay guys, so let me look at the chat. Trader Boomer, US30 please. Yeah, we'll look at it. Trader Boomer and US oil, yeah, absolutely. GJ, yeah. Dollar yen forming pin bar on 4 hour coach. Any thought? Yeah, dollar yen, as we sold it out. Let's see what happened. If we see, because the way I have entered dollar yen, highly likely that even after candle close we will be in below our entry. That means we will be in profit or in the entry. So if I see that dollar yen forming a very strong bullish price action, we might close the trade without any loss, or we will be running the trade with profit, and that's how we manage the trade. What's and trading strategy and middleman trading strategy? Quite a few strategies we use. So dollar yen, guys, we see that a doji is being formed. So our trade triggered in this point. See this one, let's see how it is closing, okay. We still will have probability for drop. Even that is why it's a beauty of entering by pending order in a crucial zone. If we see that the price will go in that direction, we easily can close the trade before going to our SL, okay. So I'll keep you update. Let me see, first of all, on the 1 hour chart, it might test the 1 hour, 1 hour moving average, which is 5 minutes closing, and after testing this we should see a move down again to this level, okay. So in that case, we even could close the trade with a smaller profit, or not a smaller profit. In fact, our risk is 1%, which is the 15 pip. Even we can easily get 15 pip without any question, unless we are unlucky. So let's see what happened, and then we'll decide. Looking at the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so Okay, I want this candle to test this level, this 77, which is the 20 period moving average on the 1 hour on dollar yen, and from that zone there is a there will have a bounce, and that bounce could bring it back again. So that means that on the intraday, if we even go to the 5 minutes, you see this. Okay, so with that 5 minutes candle, there will be a lot of story you can understand which way the market is heading. Okay, so I'm just looking at the higher time frame. We have seen a touch of this 20 EMA. Okay, so let me look at in the meantime the chat area, guys. Either GBP CAD, Versana, NAS100, please. Yeah. So before we see the candle close, let me look at other pairs, how it is doing on NAS100. Looking at the NAS100, first of all, looking at the daily, we see that after this bullish candle, there is a doji. So after a bullish candle, doji is in fact a continuation pattern, but before that continuation we could see some retracement, and then we should see push up. But looking at the weekly on NAS100, as we see some bullish move is happening, we could see further probability for going up, because they all go in the same direction. As you can see, when gold is going up, okay, all things going in the same direction. So in the same way, let me look at again dollar yen, because I need to find out which way we're gonna do. So on the 1 hour chart, so we tested that 20 period moving average on dollar yen, and we see a candle close on the intraday time frame. So we have seen a candle close. Okay, let me look at now the price section on dollar yen. Okay, we'll keep that trade running. Okay, the reason is, the way the candle has closed, in most cases you see that a false breakout candle close like that. Okay, now the price is in our entry, but I'm gonna keep that on. Okay, let's see what happens after coming to certain level. We'll move the stop loss. Okay, going to the, let's say, on the 15 minutes chart, or even in the 5 minutes. So what I want, a reversal here, a strong rejection. Okay, on the 5 minutes, even strong rejection, and then a reversal. So yeah, it might go up a little bit, but let's see. thinking, can we enter now? Does technical analysis work alone without fundamentals? Okay, say Gran ask, does technical analysis work without fundamental? Look, second, the way we approach the market is we do consider fundamental. Okay, we do consider fundamental, but the way we trade fundamental is, look at, we see that some movement on Gbp pairs. So on the so we see some false breakout on Gbp pairs. Okay, I'll answer this question first. Let me see what's happening here. Okay, so if we look at 15 minutes, looking at dollar yen again to see, in fact. So what we're gonna do is we'll move our take profit target a bit above this level, so that because we have a very big profit target on dollar yen, as you can see. So what we're gonna do is we'll move our profit target here. Okay, highly likely that the price at least should come back to this level. Okay, we should see some short-term move down again. Okay, let me see, maybe we'll close with running profit based on how it goes. So but in the meantime I have to end this session also due to the time limit. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll see some movement now, because already the price overextended. We'll see some movement here. So along the zone I'm watching the price action. As soon as I will find suitable profit, because we have a tighter stop loss, means the price already, as you can see, entered to our entry now, and after it comes to a profit along this zone based on the lower time frame price action, we'll close with profit. We should see some movement now to the downside on dollar yen, at least to this level. That can give us a good profit. Okay, because it's only 15 pip stop loss on this one. Okay, less than 15 pip. So this one, if they here come, it will be almost more than 1-to-1 profit. So we should have seen some movement to the downside on dollar yen now. Yeah, we'll move our TP target. Hopefully that will have some, based on how it is doing, guys. So with that said, due to the time limitation, I need to end this session. I sincerely believe that, guys, you enjoyed it, and let me know in the chat how you did it, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel, stick to the channel, and for more updates. And I'm coming live again in New York session, so you know that. Stay tuned till then, and we'll see talk